There we go. We're back, folks. This is a
Yeah,
weird way of when it starts recording, so you're probably gonna, at the start of every episode, you're probably gonna catch the last half of me or Steiner saying something. Um, but we're back recording again now.
yep, we
Alright,
are.
so you can select an action, which is find something else to do, or keep playing with the spoon and cup.
I think doing the same thing again will make me learn, so I'm going to keep playing with the spoon.
Alright. Curiosity and persistence are early signs of an inventive personality. One day, during late childhood, you may find yourself attempting to rewire the electric hairdryer and having a shocking experience. For now,
Wow.
you stir the milk rapidly with the spoon, or place the spoon inside the cup and tip the high chair tray forward.
Wow. So I have to choose between those things.
Yep.
I'm going to choose the last, put the spoon in the cup, or yeah, that one.
Alright. Daredevil acts like this will probably not be very uncommon in your life. Please try to approach them with at least a concern for your own well-being, if not for the well-being of others. After 3 close calls, the spoon and cup spill all over you. You suffer temporary physical distress, mild, because you have to be cleaned and changed. You make your mother aggravated.
No, I always make trouble.
Mom and Dad are entertaining some friends, and you are minding your own business, sitting quietly in a corner of the room. Suddenly, a man with a big nose and a shiny head puts his face right up to something in a loud voice.
Ah,
Select a mood: anger, terror, or calm.
uh, calm.
Select an action: scream in a loud voice, hit the man on the nose, or do nothing.
Hit the man on the nose.
You have made an inappropriate response. Alright,
Oh, okay.
we should change the mood. I want to see what happens when you hit the man on the nose.
Okay.
So let's see, anger or terror?
Terror.
Bam! You give him a right to the schnoz, which feels rough and oily. You are terrified, and he thinks you are playing with him. Fortunately, your dad spots him and ushers him back to bother people closer to his own age.
Well, so you got angry at me.
Ah, he's fine with it. Holy cow, we have a while yet to go in
Okay,
infancy.
Let's skip.
Just exploring up there. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
While being taken to the park, your dad meets an old college buddy who is wheeling a baby about your age. As the two dads talk, you casually begin to eye the baby in the other carriage. Select a mood: indifferent, curious, or aggressive.
Aggressive.
He is an aggressor in this situation. You can do nothing, or you can put your finger near the other baby's face.
I put my finger near the baby's face.
You want to test what this baby is made of, so you hit it in the face. The baby starts to cry. You have no sympathy for it.
Oh, goodness, I
Select
got
an
really-
action. You can leave it alone, or you can hit it again.
Hit it again.
The baby is screaming from fright, and you are enjoying all of the commotion you have caused. The two dads are too busy reminiscing to break up the fracas. Your aggression traits have increased. You will one day learn that all people aren't this easily intimidated. Up until this point in your life, Wesley Wabbit, your stuffed toy, not stuffed toe, has been one of your
Okay.
best friends. You take him everywhere with you, but he is beginning to get on in years. One of his ears is torn off, and a recent eye injury has made his face look a little lopsided. It is suggested that Wesley should be retired, or is it Weasley? Whatever. You wake up one day to discover that Weasley has been moved from the place where you last spotted him. Select a mood. Panicky, suspicious, or unconcerned.
Unconcerned.
You don't care about your stuffed animal? He's been your closest friend. How can you just abandon him?
Because he was like, I mean, I grew up and became older and I was like, whatever.
You're like a year old, for God's sake. Alright. You can select an action, you can cry, seek information, or do nothing.
I will seek information.
You have made an inappropriate response.
Oh, okay.
Be suspicious and seek information.
What did you have to do to seek information? How to keep him?
You have to be suspicious, yeah.
Yeah, I will be suspicious. He was my friend, so yeah. I will be
You confront Mom with the fact that Weasley, it was not in the spot where he was last deposited. She claims to not have seen him. Not to have seen him either. You are satisfied with this answer? Not satisfied with this answer.
She's definitely lying. I mean, like, it cannot jump by itself, so I'm...
That lying bitch! We're going to get to the bottom of this. Wisely, you persist. This time she tells you that Weasley left because he wanted to be with friends who were more like him. She tells you that next week you will have a new visitor, a brand new friend, who will be just as nice as Weasley. You are satisfied? Not satisfied.
No, I want Weasley back. No.
Bravo! Don't fall for that line of bull. Parents are great at fabricating stories like this. When they make mistakes. You will not get your Weasley Wabbit back. But your intelligence and perseverance in this situation make it harder for your parents to tell you made-up stories to cover their mistakes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ooh, we get a health one now. You are alone in the kitchen and beginning to explore the closets and refrigerator.
Okay.
Select a mood, adventurous or curious but cautious.
Curious but cautious.
Alright, you can move towards the refrigerator or move towards the pantry.
The refrigerator.
You have a grand time examining and smelling many of the items in the kitchen. You are young, but have obviously learned that many things can hurt you if you put them in your mouth. There is so much I can say to that. You should know that some of the other choices could have led to your early death as a result of accidental poisoning. Your judgment is superb and will help you later in life. You could have died in that chapter.
Oh my goodness, oh. Wow, that means that I was smart. Oh, that's good.
You are touching something smooth and shiny. You pat it with your hand a few times. Select a mood, confused or passive.
Passive.
Select an action, keep touching or ignore the smooth, shiny thing.
Ignore it.
You have ignored a potentially enlightening experience. You fail to make the discovery that you are touching a mirror and that there is a reflection of yourself in there. I hope you're proud of your decisions.
Oh no.
Now you'll never find out what the hell a mirror is.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
It is.
Oh, that's good to do. I mean, I never figure out what a mirror is. Wow.
It is announced to you during a heart-to-heart talk that it is time for you to give up the bottle and drink from a glass, like a big boy. Select a mood, angry/stubborn, or disappointed but willing to try.
Disappointed but willing to try.
Select an action, resist, refuse, or give up the bottle. Resist, refuse won't work, I can just tell.
Yeah. Give up the bottle.
Mom understands how difficult it is for you to let go of an old friend and appreciates your effort. She has a box for you. Open it or remain upset and not open it.
Remain respect and not open it.
Oh, come on, it's a present. You don't want a present?
Oh, yeah, okay, but I'm afraid what it can be.
Yes, your mom has rigged up a bomb to kill you.
Was it a bomb?
Oh boy! A plastic Super Duck drinking cup with bendable straw. Look at this! It even has your name on it. Mom tells you that Super Duck wrote it there himself. Mom is laying it on a bit thick at the moment.
Wow, I'm so lucky. Sounds so nice.
You are a guest at your friend Billy's house. His mom gives you both a box of crayons and 2 pieces of paper. Select a mood, artistic or impulsive.
Artistic.
Select an action, draw on paper, draw in general.
Draw in general.
You drew large circles and swirls with black crayon on the paper. Oops! You drew on the expensive tablecloth.
No.
Select an action. Tell Billy about the spot. Cover up the spot. Tell Billy's mom about the spot.
Tell his mom about the spot. Oh, that kills me.
Your honesty is commendable. Billy's mom recognizes she wasn't thinking clearly when she let you draw on top of the tablecloth. Will you be this honest when you get yourself into real trouble? Select an action, yes or no.
Yes.
We'll see.
I hope I don't regret.
Alright. You are sitting in a large place, and a furry man walks up to you. He is walking around you in circles.
Oh my god.
Select a mood, curious or frightened.
Frightened.
Select an action, point at the furry man, or make noises at / talk to the furry man.
The first one.
The furry man walks right up to you and smells you up and down. His nose pokes into your face and neck. It's cold. Select an action, cry, grab the furry man by the head, or push him off you.
I grabbed the furry by his head.
You grab his head between your 2 hands. Hey, now that man is licking you all over the face! Mommy!
Help!
Mommy says he's kissing you. Select an action. Lick the furry man in the face or push him off you.
Push him off me.
This man is heavy. He looks back at you while you are pushing him off and blows his nose right in your face. If you had chosen the other option, you would have found out that that was a dog.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
There wasn't an actual man coming up and licking you.
I was scared. I was like, what is that? If it is a dog, then it's okay.
You are in a large department store, waiting in line, and there is an extremely well-endowed woman standing in front of you. She smiles. It looks like she may be an interesting person to talk to. Select a mood, inquisitive or shy.
Inquisitive.
Select an action, ask her some questions or be quiet.
Ask her some questions.
What question would you like to ask her? Do you have a husband? Do you have a doggy? Mommy says that Daddy has a thick skull. Do you? Or I tried very hard to pinch a penny like Aunt Edna, but couldn't. Can you?
The last one.
You don't get past the word aunt before you are scooped up by your mother and dragged to a new line.
Wow.
You are alone in your parents' bedroom. There is a shiny silver quarter on the table. Select a mood. Honest or dishonest?
Honest.
Alright. Okay, you can take the quarter or leave it alone. You probably won't be able to take the quarter.
I will leave it alone.
This might have been a tough decision for you. At your age, and even sometimes into adulthood, honesty is often less than clear-cut. You might have figured out that you had nothing to gain by stealing the quarter. You were right about that. You've gained in the trustworthiness category.
Wow, yeah.
You were slightly more trustworthy.
No, I'm going to check it when I'm getting older.
Let's see. You are 2 years, 1 month old now. And your stats are increased, and you're even less calm. You are not gentle at all. 7%. Awesome.
Wow, I'm evil.
You have turned to the dark side of the Force. 2-year-old Steineric has embraced the darkness and walks in the shadows. It's Saturday morning, and Dad asks you to help with some chores. The Super Duck cartoon hour has just begun. Select a mood. Cranky, helpful, or passive?
Passive. You
can tell Dad you want to watch cartoons, go outside and help, or ignore him.
Ignore him.
You are too busy fighting the glue monster with Super Duck. You are oblivious to all sights and sounds other than the ones coming from the TV set. Dad tries to encourage you away from the TV. Does it work? Yes or no?
No.
I can see that coming. Of course it doesn't! You are becoming a TV addict at a very young age. Before you know it, you will be staying up late watching old Odd Couple reruns.
I'm 2 years old. Oh my goodness.
You know you're a loser when you're watching reruns of The Odd Couple.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Anyway, Daddy says it's time to go to bed. Select a mood. Cranky/mad or tired.
Tired. I watched too much TV.
Select an action. Asks to stay up a little while longer. Say, I don't want to go to bed. Or ignore the request.
Ignore the rest.
You are falling asleep even as Dad is talking to you. He carries you to the bedroom. Select an action. Ask for a drink of water or go to sleep.
Go to sleep, because if I drink before I go to bed, I'm to go to the toilet.
You're gonna pee yourself. Thank you for your assistance, Mary. Please leave.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I wanted to do this while Mary wasn't here. Anyway, good night, Dad says. I love you.
Okay.
Alright. You are in a sandbox playing with your favorite toy. A larger, stronger child pulls it away from you and screams, "Mine!"
Oh my goodness, he's dead.
Select a mood. Angry or anxious? Come on, we're gonna get angry over this, right?
Great.
Alright.
Yeah.
Select an action. Grab it back, get an adult, or cry. If you say cry, I am going to slap you.
Cry.
I'm not gonna let you cry. Okay, fine, Mary. What's your little comment? Come back here and do your little comment, Mary. I know you want to make a little comment. No. Okay, fine, Mary. No, do it, Mary. Don't be obstinate. Okay, fine. She's obstinate. Alright. So, what, you're gonna cry? Really?
What can I do? Can I hit them?
You can grab it back. Yeah, you can fight him.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna fight him.
Yeah, I will punch him.
The child seems much stronger than you. He puts 3 fingers in your mouth and tries to push you away. He is holding the metal toy above your head. Select an action. You could run away if you were a total pussy, or you could try and bite him.
Bite him.
We're going to bite him. Crash! The metal toy comes down right on your head. Crash again. Crash again. You are beginning to feel dizzy. You cry out. Crash! Crash! He finally stops, but your head and face are covered with blood.
I guess.
His mother takes him away before either one of your parents can tell what happened. He was a problem child with very aggressive tendencies. Sort of like you, actually. He has done this to other children, too. You were treated unfairly. He no longer has 3 of his fingers, though. He is known as Frodo of the 7 Fingers.
That's awesome.
Time to feed the fish. You pinch a small amount of fish food between your fingers and tap on the glass. There is no sign of Gabriella. Don't tap on the glass. Select a mood. Confused or unaffected?
Unaffected.
Your fish isn't there anymore, and you don't care? This is just like when you didn't care about the stuffed animal. I'm gonna have you be confused. Okay. So, you can call for Mom, look for Gabriella, or do nothing.
Call for Mom.
Alright.
See if she lies again.
Gabby floats up to the surface from under a big gray rock. Her eye seems very puffy, and her body is stiff. You are relieved to see she hasn't jumped out of the bowl. Select an action. Start to leave the room, or ask Mom about Gabby.
Ask Mom about Gabby. It's good to learn about death in early age, because then you know what it is.
At 2 years old, Steinherk learns about death. Mom stutters through the answers to your questions. She is uncomfortable and sad. Mom explains that Gabby can't swim anymore. Mom says she's dead, that she's gone away. How can that be? She's right there. What is dead, you wonder? You are confused. Mom says that Gabby has to be taken out of the bowl. Select an action. Flush Gabby down the toilet, or keep her in a box in your drawer.
Flush her down the toilet? Oh my goodness.
Even though Mom has on a sad face, you giggle at the thought of Gabby swimming in the bowl. You wonder if she will tickle you the next time you go to the bathroom. It isn't a real laugh, but you don't know what else to do. You are in the back seat of a car during a very long ride. Select a mood, tired or active.
What?
Are you tired or are active?
Tired. Active.
You can ask questions or play games.
Play games.
Your mom has taken along some picture books and coloring books for you to play with. What would you like to do? Color or play games with Mom?
Color.
Coloring is a solitary activity. You take the book and color in a picture of Super Duck. You have missed an opportunity to have a positive social interaction with your mom. You die, cold, sad, and alone. Oh no, wait, sorry, that wasn't... That's not gonna happen.
Well...
You are eating at the house of one of your parents' friends. You were told by your mother to be on your best behavior. Something that you ate has disagreed with you, and now you feel very sick. Select a mood. Queasy.
Squeezy.
You feel queasy. Select an action.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Select an action. Ignore it, throw up and get it over with, call Mom, or try and find the bathroom by yourself.
Try to find the bathroom by myself. No, wait. If I throw up, that's kind of nasty. I mean,
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. I don't think the people at the dinner party will appreciate that.
No, well, what's the other thing?
You can ignore it, or you can call Mom.
I'm going to call Mom.
Mom walks over to you and she asks what's wrong. She brings you into the bathroom and takes your temperature. You don't have a fever. She gives you a glass of warm milk. You feel a little better. But it wasn't the milk that did it. It was Mom.
That was cute.
You are still not completely familiar with using the toilet. Truer words have never been spoken. It is still quite fascinating to you. You have just finished, and you have cleaned yourself like a big boy.
Wow.
Select a mood, playful/curious, or content.
Yeah. The content.
You are content. You can watch the toilet paper disappear into the toilet, make a boat out of Mom's brush and float it on the bowl, or you can leave the bathroom.
Oh my god. Wait. If I choose the first one, then I would do the right thing. If I choose the second one, that's itself, and the last one, then I forget to take the paper in the toilet. So I'm going to take the first one where I take the toilet paper in the toilet.
Alright. You've made an inappropriate choice.
Oh.
So you have to either change your mood or change your action.
Yeah, I can change my mood.
Alright, you are playful and curious, and you do the same thing. Whoosh! Yeah. You watch a long ribbon of paper spin and disappear into the bowl. Select an action. Do it again. Do something else.
Do something else.
You can do one of the following. Make a boat out of Mom's brush and float it in the bowl, or leave the bathroom.
I'll leave the bathroom.
You have resisted a strong temptation. You deserve a cookie. There are some on the table over there. Would you like to take one?
No, because then I get fat. No.
Because one cookie will make you fat. Leave them alone. Boy, you're a hard one to fool. You seem to be growing up to be a real goody two-shoes. We'll see how good you are at remaining this way when someone offers you your first drink of alcohol while you're still underage.
Yeah, but I drink, so... But yeah, let's see. Wow.
The phone rings while Daddy is ironing a shirt. He must leave you alone in the room with the iron. You can be helpful or cautious. This is a health one, just so you know.
I know that, I understand. I can be cautious.
Alright. Select an action, play quietly, or help Dad iron the shirt.
Play quietly.
Dad realizes that you are alone with the hot iron and calls you into him. You run into the room and trip over the iron cord.
No! Okay. I forgot how to run.
What I need to do is I need to edit in the "You are dead" screen from Resident Evil. It's too bad we haven't saved. No, you didn't die. I'm just kidding. The iron falls on the floor and burns a hole in the carpet. It's not your fault.
Okay. Thank goodness. Wow. That was scary.
Today is Dad's birthday, and you would like to make him breakfast. You can select a mood, either extravagant or practical.
Practical.
You can try and make eggs, try and make cereal, or ask Mom for help.
I will ask Mom for help.
Mom won't let you do exactly what you want, but helps you make Dad a nice breakfast. This makes him feel terrific.
What a bitch. Oh my goodness.
Dad must get his teeth fixed, and you must go with him to the dentist. Mom is busy at work, and Dad couldn't find a sitter. You sit in the waiting room for a very, very long time. Dad must run out and put money in the parking meter. Dad sits you on the floor, gives you a magazine to leaf through, and tells you to behave. Your mood is either patient or mischievous.
What is mischief? What is that? Is that I want to do something?
You want to cause trouble.
Okay, I'm going to take patient.
You can remove your shoes, tear the pages from the magazine, or be a good boy.
A good boy. Yeah, I need to be that sometimes.
Your ability to keep yourself amused is a sign of early maturity. This will help you intellectually and creatively. Select an action. Look through the magazines or visit the nurse. She's not Swedish. The nurse is too busy to pay attention to you, even though you work up the courage to go right near her. You can go back and sit quietly while Dad gets his teeth fixed, or tear up a magazine.
Tear up a magazine because I want her attention.
You walk over to the pile of magazines on the stand, reach out to the pile, and pull out a magazine. Your coordination isn't terrific. As you lift it off the table, the cover tears with a loud rip. The lady spies you from the corner of her eye and gives you a dirty look. You can ignore her, stick your tongue out at her and give her a raspberry, or blow her a kiss. Or you can flip her off.
What?
I'm kidding. That wasn't a real one.
Okay, I'm going to blow her a kiss.
She's not Swedish. Or blue. What a little Romeo. Lady speaking. Come here, you little doll. Alright. You can go over to her, or you can stay where you are.
I'll stay where I am.
Oh, come on! You can go get some booty.
But I'm afraid because I'm thinking, because gives think if she is tricking me, I'm like,
oh, come on.
She say, oh, come on, and then she punched me in the face. I go over to them.
There you go. Stein Eric's gonna get him some. Your social sphere takes a wicked hop. And that's not all. Wowza! You are all sent to develop the charm and grace that can really take you places. The lady gives you a nice, thick piece of chocolate. Yum.
Wow.
Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Yeah.
You have just passed through infancy. A brief look at your life up to this time shows the following. Your family life has been positive and nurturing. Nurturant? That's not a word. Nurturing is. And as a result, you have begun to form the critical bonds that are important during this phase of life. Good job! Physically, you have not been a very healthy baby. So, I can just tell that's going to happen. I have superpowers. It's going to come back in a minute. And then I'm going to need to repeat that he's not been a very healthy baby.
No?
That keeps happening. You have not been a very healthy baby.
Wow.
Alright.
Not very healthy.
No, not very healthy.
What?
Socially.
I resisted the cookies.
You have not been a very healthy baby. What can I say? That's what the game says. I'm not making this stuff up. As far as I'm concerned, Stein Eric, you are an extremely healthy baby. But the game has decided you're not very healthy. Socially, during this phase in life, nothing much is really expected of you. After all, you're still much too young to throw a successful cocktail party. And frankly, anyone who still dribbles on himself probably wouldn't make the ideal dinner guest. However, by now, there are some things you should have mastered. Such as the use of Skype. You should have mastered that by now. It's gonna pop up again, folks. Enjoy it.
Hello?
There we go. Are you doing anything online?
No. Let's see if I'm downloading anything or something, but I'm not sure. Wait.
Well, you check that while I continue to read out your stuff.
Okay.
Anyone who still dribbles on himself probably wouldn't make the ideal dinner guest. However, by now, there are some things you should have mastered. Your progress in this area shows you have been the type of child who charms the lollipops off people. You have been the type of child who is huggable and gets his cheeks pinched by old ladies with bright red lipstick. Now regarding your emotional and personality development. What a trustworthy lad you are turning out to be. You will probably join the Boy Scouts of America. Probably not, since you're in Norway, in the next module. And even if you did live in America, you probably shouldn't. The Boy Scouts were not fun. I did not enjoy that at all. On the one hand, your trustworthiness is a desired trait. On the other, I am curious why you don't explore your environment a little bit more and get into things a bit. For instance, haven't you ever wondered what the zipper on the side of your mother's pillow is for? Well then, unzip it! Your thoughtfulness characteristic really doesn't count for much in this module. Most children often find themselves at the mercy of their whims and impulses. You are allowed to be cranky.
Yes, sorry, my phone is calling. I just have to take it. I'll be soon back.
Stein Erik's phone is calling. If he were really thoughtful, he would have put it on silent while we do a Let's Play. I will stop the video and then return when Stein Erik is back, because I am thoughtful, and I know you don't want to continue to hear me talk in this condescending manner on this same screen for several minutes.